All right. Sorry to all you guys who are holding those Colin Morikawa tickets. I know half of you fucking spent the money already, but too bad he lost.
Yeah, he did. Couldn't have worked out better for us, huh?
Oh, it's great.
Just 7-1 favorite wins.
Yeah.
Everybody's on Morikawa.
I've never seen such a fucking party where everyone's just grabbing each other's dicks as much as this Morikawa weekend tweets fest. Like people saying, "Oh, you got to bet him on all these majors. He's back. He's going to do all these, all these great things this season. This is the year of Colin." Someone said, "Oh, last year he didn't win once, and now he's already going to win the first event by, 5 shots." Like people were counting their chickens before they hatched big time this week.
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking that he lost that, though.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. That could be the worst beat. If you were on him, that's be the worst beat ever.
Yeah, I mean, he was 7 up with like 10 holes to play, 12 holes to play.
After the first hole, Rahm was 9 back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
9
crazy.
back. I remember texting you. I was like, Colin's going to blow this shit. You're like, is he getting close? I was like, I know he's down to like 5. And I was like, 4, 3.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, but he still has the short par 4, the 2 par 5s. I don't see how he could. And then all of a sudden they're tied. Like literally 15 minutes later.
Like the easiest hole in the course, he just duffs a chip and then misses a 7-footer for par.
Yeah, I couldn't stand the narrative all weekend about like 1 about Colin and then 2 about the fucking Hawaii scene. Like everybody like does everybody love Kapalua like, that much? I don't understand.
No, the event is horrible. The course is horrible.
Yeah, they got a couple nice views, big body of water, but like, what are we doing? Like that event stinks. There's 39 players, 38 after X withdrew,
and no cut. And I felt like I was in some type of fucking experiment with this narrative was going along. I heard like 20 people repeat the same phrase. Oh, it's so cold over here, and you turn on the TV, and it's so nice and warm in Hawaii. Who gives a fuck about that?
It's gonna be cold for the next 4 months, and it's gonna be warm
California's
with
pretty
it
nice.
wherever they're gonna play golf.
Yeah, California's nice prime time. It's the same fucking shit. I don't give a fuck how warm they are when they're playing. I can't feel it.
Exactly.
It was, and then everyone just kept repeating it. It was like this weird narrative going around. Then people saying this is a great event, great course. Like the event is fucking god awful. If I didn't have to produce content for it, I wouldn't have even bet it because I hate it so much. It's the worst fucking event on the schedule. I'd rank it dead last, behind every event. I would rank it behind.
Would you?
And you know what's fucked up too? These are the same people who I would rank. Yes, I would rank it dead last. But these are the same people who say they can never watch live because it's a small field, no cut, and they go ahead and rank this like the number 1 fucking tour tournament. It's so retarded. No, it's great. It's great. Everybody wants to see you guys shoot minus 30.
And then the Colin stuff. Oh, he really took it to heart. He got a coach. He got a chipping coach. He got a putting coach. Look out. I'm like, he's a professional golfer. I hope he has all those coaches and he's doing all that and he's trying to improve his game like every year. Like I know all the big names are doing that.
Even when they're in their good form.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They just want it so bad, like him to be the star.
I don't understand. Why do they want him to be the star that bad? Is it because he just bursted onto the scene that quick?
And because he's American and he's a big lib.
Is he American?
I mean, yeah, his parents really, I guess, aren't, but he is. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to our buddy Mark in Melbourne, who, just likes world golf, and was talking about how like he thinks they're pissed that because Rahm's an international superstar, they want their stars to be American guys on the PGA Tour.
Rahm is the only good thing going on the PGA Tour. Everything else on the PGA Tour just sucks.
He's the fucking best thing ever. He's incredible. He's the best player in the world. He's fucking everything he says is spot on, charismatic. Just his game is awesome. He's marketable. I love everything about him. He's incredible.
Yeah, well, the libs need to jump ship from Rory and just fully back Rahm because Rahm's so cool.
No, don't.
Yeah, that's true. Don't.
We don't want you.
But I mean, back to Morikawa. I mean, I still think he's going to have a decent year, don't you?
Yeah, I do. No, here's the thing: you can't overreact. Like I was making fun of people who are, buying major tickets because of how well he was playing, but you can't do the same way the other way too. Like you can't be like, I saw some people kind of go really too far. Like this one's gonna fuck him up for a while. Like I don't think so. It's the Century Tournament champions. I don't think he really gives a fuck that much. Like he cares, yeah, but he catches a big paycheck. Next time he's in the position, I'll feel okay about him.
Yeah, what do you make? A couple mil?
Yeah, I mean, you probably will worry the next few times he's in the lead, but
I mean, he did the same thing at the Hero last year.
yeah,
Remember that?
you know what? It's almost like Rory, how when he first came out, like he was so great in big moments because he was just so young and dumb and full of calm that he didn't even know what big moments were.
Yeah.
It could be safe for
thinking
Colin.
about it.
Yeah, you get the success and you start to feel it and like, oh, what would it mean if I won this? What would it mean if? And I think that's kind of maybe with the what he's falling into a bit too.
Yeah, I can see that. It's a good comparison. Well, the PGA Tour actually starts this week.
Yeah, this is the first real week. I'll take this event with the worst field over Century 10 times out of 10. But these weak field events, like, I just don't like the depth on the PGA Tour.
No, well, one, we have a lot of unknowns. Yeah, and the depth is not good right now.
The
Like
depth is bad,
really
and the
bad.
mid-tier players I just don't like. They just all are boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Like when you have the
Go ahead.
mid-tier players, like a lot of the ones left for live, and I wrote about this morning on WRX about how Harry Higgs was in an interview. I don't know if you saw this. He said he thinks the tour is going to be struggling because they lost all the villains to live. Like
Harry Higgs said that?
Yeah, he said like no,
Really?
like, you turn it on to root like against Bryson, against Patrick Reed, against Poulter, against whoever, and now you can't. There's no one to like root against. They're just all the same personality of guy.
I agree. I agree with that big time. I mean, we've been saying that to each other for this whole time.
Yeah, it's completely right. And then do you see Monahan talk about how the elevated events, how like they asked like if people are going to be penalized for not playing.
No, Monahan spoke this weekend. I didn't watch any of this event. I saw Morikawa chunk a couple chips. I tracked it. I tracked our guys, and that was about it.
It wasn't in this event. I think he finally did an interview with Shipnuck, who I guess has been trying to track him down for like a year, and he just kept dodging him. And
okay.
Finally he did, and I guess he said, I think this is from that. I may be wrong, but he said, like, so if everybody's going to be playing all these events, like, so that means you're going to penalize those if people skip them when they're not supposed to. If they skip more than one, what do they call them now? Not elevated events,
Designate,
whatever it is. So if you skip more than one of them, is there going to be a penalty? And basically he said like, yeah, but then they were like, okay, so is Tiger going to get part of his bonus taken away? And he was like, oh, well, like obviously not. But basically, so he's just playing it, like basically just saying he's winging it, and like he's like, well, this is unprecedented. We don't really know what's going to happen because we've never done it before. So like, don't ask me these questions.
Yeah, and Tiger Woods doesn't apply to any rules.
And like, obviously, if he doesn't play, that some of them, like most people are going to be like, one thing you can do is make them ineligible to play, in the other ones. But when Tiger wants to play, he's going to fucking play.
When Tiger wants to play, they'll do anything.
Yeah. So interesting stuff, I guess.
Wow.
And then all's quiet on the live front, huh?
Yeah, something's going on. It's weird. I had a bad feeling.
Yeah, I kind of feel that as well. But the only thing is, it is 6 weeks from the first event.
So you think they're just waiting to make a splash prior to their event to try to get some juice, like for that first event?
It could be. I guess maybe, or maybe they're trying to work something out. I saw our guy Handicap sent me a message about Matt Wallace. I didn't get to read it yet though, but I don't know. I'm not like he knew his needle anyway.
Matt Wallace going to live?
I don't know. I didn't even read the thread. I got to be honest with you. I was busy at the time, and now I just he's made some interesting statements. He said, but
Yeah.
it's written in fucking Espanol.
No, you gotta hit the translate button.
Yeah, but it's like an article. Don't tell him I don't read fucking Espanol, pal. Okay, I can maybe translate a little bit. So yeah, so I guess we'll move on to Sony. Course kind of we've seen forever, so it is what it is. Same type of guys we see win here at the par 70, 7,044 yards. Built in 1927. It's been a tour stop since 1965.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Sony has the deal through 2035, too, right?
Yeah. Uncle Hank, I think, goes to this one or TOC every year. I think it's TOC, but
is it on Maui?
The other one's Maui. This is Honolulu.
Honolulu. So, Waialae Country Club.
Waialae. I hate to have to type of this a million times, but past winners last year, you had Hideki at 23 under. You had Kevin Na at 21 under. Cam Smith at 11 under. So it can get a little bit tough if there's a lot of wind. Cooch at 22, Kazire at 17, JT at 27, Fabian Gomez at 20, and Jimmy Walker at 23. I got to make birdies. You sent me this earlier. I think 48% of all strokes gained on this course come from the putter, so you got to be able to putt pretty well. But it seems like there are guys who play this course. Like, I think course history is important. Guys who play this course well year in, year out tend to do pretty well.
Yeah, it's the highest. It's the highest strokes gained putting versus the field on tour compared to all the regular tour stops. Like 48%. I think the next closest is Greenbrier, which is no longer a tour stop. It's actually a live event at 45%. And RSM is 45% too. So we're at like almost 49%. So it is a hot putter, but like I said, there's other ways to do it. A lot of the guys I'm looking at, they'll putt really well at this place. I think you need to putt well at this place.
And then you get the other trends here. You got 17 of the past 24 have played the previous week at the Tournament of Champions. But I think it's something like 7 of the last 8 as well. Is that right?
Yeah, I actually have the results. So of the winners, the results at the TOC the week prior. So Decky was 13th. Na was 38th, which is pretty much dead last. Cam Smith did not play. He was the one that didn't. Cooch was 19th. Kazire was 15th. JT won the TOC and then went back to back. Gomez was second. Walker was second. And then Walker again was 21st. And then 2013, when Henley won, he did not play the TOC.
Yeah, I knew Henley won the Sony.
Yep.
Okay, so half of them played really well at the TOC. The other half didn't, for the most part.
Yeah. A little more than half played well.
Okay, so it may or may not matter they played well. It's more important that they played.
Correct. I think I read like 85% of the guys that play always make the cut here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. So let's see. There's a couple other trends I was looking at too. Only 4 golfers in their 20s have won since 2000.
Really? Was that Decky, Smith, JT?
Yeah, I guess.
And Henley?
And that's it. Yep.
Yeah, I guess a lot of olds. You got Na, Kazire, Gomez, Jimmy Walker.
Cooch.
I mean, this is Cooch. This is a lot of irons off the tee here. A lot of dog legs. Par 4 scoring's big. Obviously, it's wicked short. And it kind of compares to like Wyndham, RSM, Colonial. It's very similar to all the short courses. You see a lot of these guys play well. Now one, like Greenbrier is another one. Now one, Greenbrier, Colonial, this place, Shriners too. Mayakoba's another one. All the short courses. This is just another. It fits that mold. So we're looking for those same type of guys.
Yeah, it's like basically you get with all the dog legs too. You can't really cut the corners here, so it's like everybody has 120 with a wedge. So who's the best player from 120 and in?
Yeah. Who's gonna get hot with the flat stick?
And then so it's like that's why Webb has been really good here. All the
Yes.
same type of guys you'd think of. So we know what we're looking for. We know the trends. We know the type of golfer. So I think we should get a handful. Obviously, we can just start at the top of the odds board here with Tom Kim at 12-1 or whatever. He's obviously a great fit. What are you going to do?
He's a perfect fit. I mean, look at his 2 wins. They come on courses that fit perfect. Wyndham and Shriners.
Yep.
And he's coming off a great week at TOC. He obviously doesn't hit the ball long at all. And he's a great putter. I mean, it's pretty crazy. We're in Tom Kim favorite territory, but I don't see why he shouldn't be the favorite this week.
He deserves to be the favorite, but I'm also not betting Tom Kim at 12-1.
Exactly.
So some people will, I'm sure, and maybe he can win. Favorite won last week. Favorite's going to go back to back here to start the season.
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised though if Tom Kim won. Like,
no,
he sets up perfectly.
Yeah, he'll probably be there.
Like, he's probably going to win a Sony Open at some point in his career.
Yeah, and Asians tend to like Hawaii too.
Same with Sanjay. I mean, Sanjay fits perfect too.
His course history is bad though.
16, 21, 56 miscut.
I wouldn't say bad, but not as good as you'd expect for one of the best players in the field who fits the course perfectly.
Yeah, true. Decky's course history wasn't that great.
No,
these guys.
But he did 13 in his most recent start.
Yeah. So Tom hasn't played here at all. It's first time playing.
Oh, there's another trend. 17 of the last 18 winners have played the course before.
Boom. So we're just knocking Tom off.
Yep.
You can knock that guy Taylor Montgomery off too, for all you guys that love him.
Yep. He's a first timer. But he's played a lot of the corollary course as well too. But yeah. Give me a savvy vet this week.
Okay. So those are the two top guys. Tom at 12, Sanjay at 14. And then you got Spieth at 14. And Hideki at 16, defendant champ Hideki at 16. I've seen him up to 18. Give me any thoughts or anything more on Sanjay and your thoughts on Jordan and Hideki.
It's nothing Sanjay, perfect course fit. He's same as Tom Kim, same dude. I think Spieth is interesting. He sucks though, but like contrarian play up there is definitely him. Like, I don't know if you're looking for contrarian players or not, but he's against the grain. But would it shock you? He's like that typical, like the guy you take in one and done who's no one's going to be taken. He's right there with the favorites. Wouldn't shock me if he played well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not betting him. I kind of liked him last week. But I can't. No, I think I just got to be off him for the rest of the year. There's just too much scar tissue, man. Don't let me bet him.
He just sucks, man. He sucks.
I'm definitely gonna bet him at Pebble Beach.
Yeah, you can bet him in his spots, but he'll let you down.
Yeah, of course.
He got mad about a reporter asking him about his putting.
No, what happened?
I don't know. They interviewed him and asked him like, "What's up with this? How come he misses like 2-foot putts?" And he's like, "That's a fucking bullshit question, man." Like, got all pissed off.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. Why can't they ask him that?
Because he's golden boy.
Jesus. What about Decky?
Won last year. He's not going back to back.
No?
Maybe he is. He can, obviously, but I'm not going to be a part of it if he does.
What would you need for a number?
Nah, I don't want a number.
You don't want a number? You're just glad it's 16? You don't have to worry about it?
Yep, that's right.
Wow, stats were terrible.
Yeah, he's not. Like, he's in shit form for over a year. If you want to give me a 40 or a 50 somewhere, sure, I'll take it. But, like, I'm not going to be chasing him.
Okay, cool. I'm with you.
Yep.
All right, next range. Here's where it gets interesting. Do I want to give bet 365 or do I want to go where we're going to bet? All right.
Who's paying us the most?
We'll go this one. Okay, we got Russell Henley, 22-1. Brian Harman, 25-1. Corey Connors, 25-1. Tom Hollywood Hoagie, 25-1. And that is it. Well, there's two guys at 28, but we're not going to bet them. Matt McNeely and Taylor Montgomery.
No, not going to bet them. Starting with Henley, that's a really interesting range. Henley almost won this last year. He won it back in 2013 or whatever. So great fit, playing well, fits all the trends, fits the trend he played last week, played pretty well last week, had a good weekend. Like all those things are great. 22-1, I'm not going to get there. If it was 28 or 30, I would definitely be interested, but at 22, I'm not.
He was he gained 3.5 on approach at TOC. Dude, if you just look at his putting, is just like, what the fuck? How is this guy this bad of a putter? He's like the worst putter.
It's funny because we were on him for a while, but he just couldn't putt well enough, so we got off of him, and he won Mayakoba. And it's in a stretch. He's lost strokes putting, and Mayakoba wasn't shot tracker, so he definitely gained there too, and he had a hot putter. But take that away, he's lost strokes putting in the last 3, 6, 9, 11 events, and not just like a little bit, like a fuckload.
A shitload, like 6 last week.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, get him in Mexico. Maybe he can putt well there. Maybe he's doing some fucking booger sugar or something.
That being said, he puts the lights out at this place. Historically.
Yeah. Right.
He's like second in the field, like putting behind Kazire.
Yeah, he could win, but I mean,
stroke gains putting, last 36 rounds. Top 5, Kazire, Henley, Malnati, Harman, Connors. And then Kuchar's 6.
Yep.
I don't know.
We were on Kuchar when he won.
We were. I like Henley, but that number's tough.
I'm not betting him at 22-1.
25?
I'd think about it, I guess.
Okay. All right. I think I said 3 other guys that were interested in. So, who's your first bet?
Well, Connors is the first bet. I really liked him heading into the week. I got some news that I don't like about who else is betting him, but what are you going to do about it? Nothing you can do. But no, I don't feel good.
I thought we broke the curse.
I can't even talk about it, but I don't love it. Let's just say that. He finished 18th last week, which obviously is good. He shot 67 -6 on Sunday, which I think is another good thing. He's really good course history. His last 3 starts at the event, finished 3rd, 12th, and 11th. He's second in strokes gained total at the course in his past 36 rounds, strokes per round. And he putts really well here for whatever reason. He's, like you just said, he's the 5th best putter at this course.
It's pretty wild, isn't it?
It is. It is very wild. So I don't understand why that might be the case. He just likes the place, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm in. I bet it. It's the only bet I've made so far. Corey Connors, 25-1.
Yeah. I didn't think he was going to be as like popular as he seems, but whatever. I just want to get a handful of these good players. Like, we can't get the great player. We can't get Tom. Can't get Sung. Those aren't bets I'm going to make. So, like, give me 5 good players.
Vets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in on Connors. I mean, you've said it all. I still don't think he's going to putt well, but maybe he will.
Yeah. Seems like he likes something about it. So let's hope that's the case.
All right, so Connor's 25-1. Mark that down. All right, Billy 25. I've seen him up to 30.
Yeah. Is that what we got? 30?
We have a 30. I haven't bet it yet, but yeah, we have a 30.
Okay, I bet it.
Okay.
I just think he can win. I think he can win this something like this. Like, look at the places he's played really well at. All the exact courses we've been talking about. He's been good here too. He was 7th here in 2021. He gained 8 strokes putting here. You want a guy who can catch a hot putter. Very few guys can get as hot with a putter as he can. He struggled off the tee last week. If you look at the field and how many
Holy shit.
yeah, but I'm not really worried about that here. It's much shorter, and the field is not so top heavy. Like last week, he's going against Rahm and all these great Scotty and all these great drivers of the ball. And like this week, the top of the field, like Sungjae, Spieth, Tom, not great drivers. So like he's not going to lose that many strokes to the field driving. Not to mention the difference in length of the course. So not worried about that. He did gain 3.5 strokes on approach, which is cool. It's good enough for me. He shot -9 on Saturday.
There he did. He was awful on the first day. He was over par.
He was +3, and then the rest of the week he was good.
Wow, actually, look at these. I'm looking at round by round stats. Wow. He was perfectly fine after round one. I mean, off the tee, he was bad every round except Saturday, but take round one away, he was good.
And just look at the places he plays well, like, and then you look at the guys who have won this thing: Cooch, Henley, like just his types of places. Bermuda guy. I think he has a lot to prove this year.
Definitely does.
I think it's a fair number too. Look at the other guys around him. Like Montgomery's 28, and fucking McNeely's 28. He's 30.
Oh yeah, all day. You bet Billy all day over those two.
I like Billy's. Like I don't know if he's gonna win, but if you bet Connor's Billy, some of these other guys we're gonna talk about, one of those guys is gonna get in the mix.
So I'm looking at these stats, the driving stats for him. So fairways gained, he lost 3.6. But good drives gained, he gained 0.1.
So that means he was missing the fairway, but barely.
Okay. Seems like an anomaly though. Like every week he drills fairways.
Yeah, as far as trickling. Well, it was trickling off because it was racing out. Those fairways were racing out.
Yeah, 30.
I think it's fair.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. It's one on the list. Okay, I got a weird feeling about Brian Harman. I don't know why. I hate this. I would not bet him I've seen him as low as 18-1. I have a 25, haven't bet it yet. I don't know. He's been playing great golf, man. Like even in the fall swing, he played great. He had a couple seconds at the RSM, second at Mayakoba. He was 16th last week in a course on a big golf course. It was just not him. He didn't putt, which is what he does. He putts. I love the course fit for him. I don't know. I know Brian Harmon's Brian Harmon, but like, dude, like half the good players left this fucking tour. So Brian Harmon's actually good.
He's like the 19th best guy.
Yeah, it's like I gotta like readjust everything. Like he's not like the same Brian Harmon where I told everybody to fist themselves like 2 years ago. Like it's like different.
I was gonna say a wise man once told me they'd rather fist their ass than bet Brian Harman at 20-1 or less. And that's something I've lived by, but I guess you didn't mean shit to you.
Well, Liv has changed a lot of things, man. Like, just is he not better than all these players like around him? Like, you got to take him over McNeely.
Yeah, but I thought he was gonna be 35.
I did too.
I could stomach 35. 25, I can't.
Is there that big of a difference between him and Connors, though?
He looks like a fucking hobbit.
Yeah, he's a little midget with a fucking gross ass mallet fucking putter. That thing is so big.
I saw him walk out of a bunker. Looked like he was climbing Mount Everest. Trying to get fucking out of the thing.
He's tiny.
I don't like him. He'll probably play fine. He'll probably play good. I feel like his ceiling is third. I don't fucking know.
I'm fine with a third ceiling. Maybe get in the mix. I don't know. Who knows? He just feels like a Henley type from last year. I can't get you to get on board, huh?
That's really the best number there is.
I know. When I woke up this morning, I saw a 35. Somebody posted it, and it just got slashed.
Yeah, 25. I don't like it. I guess I'll think about it.
He was good last week. Look at his,
he's good every week.
Finishes. He's good every week. He is.
He's always good. He's never great.
You know, has he ever won? What did he win?
Didn't he win something out west?
He won Wells Fargo in 2017.
Probably fucking cheated.
And he won the John Deere. He probably cheated.
What do you mean? He was all right last week. He was all right.
I know. Something's up with this Fantasy National stats and the PGA website stats or the
They're
app
so
stats.
off. You told me
they're like completely different.
One guy you told me was fired. I was excited to bet him. Then I look at it on this one. I'm like, it wasn't that good.
I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to guess the PGA stats are wrong.
Most likely.
They're just so bad at everything they do.
These fucking incompetent fools.
Okay.
Yeah, Mayakoba, RSM, back-to-back second place finishes. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
71st.
Did we say we want somebody that's played well in the fall?
Yes, we did.
It's played well or won in the fall?
The trend that I was talking about was, I think, like 5 of the last 8 have won previously in the fall before winning this.
Okay. So who won in the fall?
Henley,
Matthews, Henley, Keegan, Tom.
Yep. Did Hoagie win?
No, we were on him.
Svensson.
Putnam didn't win.
So, yeah, those 5 guys.
Is Cam Davis winning some Australian event in December count?
Yeah, why not? I'm sure if it happened, people would shoehorn it in. And just say 6 of the last 8 or whatever.
Okay. All right. So I'm a maybe on those guys. I'm going to bet some of them. I just don't know how I'm going to configure it here. But we're definitely in on Connors. Okay, let's go down the list here. All right, Hollywood.
It's a no from me.
Still a no?
I don't fuck that guy. Everyone's all over him. He's going to the fucking national championship game tonight.
He's a horn frog, right?
Yeah. Likes to booze, likes to gamble.
Yeah, see, he gained 10 on approach at Century, but if you look at the PGA app, I think it was like 6.
He gained 10?
That's what it says here.
That's a lot.
Yep, look at Tom Hoagie, approach on Fantasy National, 10.2. PGA app, 6.7.
Yeah, strange.
Bizarre.
Was good at Shriners. But he missed the cut at Mayakoba and the RSM. Oh, this guy's kind of tough to fucking peg, isn't he?
Yeah. We're not betting him.
No.
Okay. That gives us, let's go to the next 30 plus. We're looking at, we said Billy, we got Cam Davis, 33. We got Killer Keith Mitchell, 35. Adam Scott, 35. Keegan, 35. KH Lee, 35. How about the Aussies?
I like one of the Aussies.
Probably the one that doesn't have a shot in hell to win.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
Why doesn't he have a shot in hell to win?
I don't know. You just know. I'll bet him, though.
I do know, but I don't care. He's only 40. I'll just start here with Scott. He's 40. Okay, so
Years old.
years old.
Okay, I wish he was 40-1.
He's 45-1 on PointsBet for those of you people who have PointsBet.
Wow, wish we had those.
I know. But I don't know. He just feels like the forgotten guy this week. Nobody's going to bet him. Like, fits all the trends. Played last week. Played well over the fall. Like, he played at an event in Australia. Got the new. He has Williams back on the bag. I don't know if he's on his bag this week or not. Probably not. But I just think he's motivated to have a good season. And I think that the Wyndham playoff loss makes me feel better about the fit here. Like maybe this is who he is now. Club down events where he doesn't have to take driver, which he's been spraying a bit. He's a good putter, good with a wedge. I think he wants a win.
He has had some success here, albeit 15 years ago. He finished second in 2008, eighth in 2013. He lost 5.7 putting last week, which is not the norm for him.
Last 2 years, he's like one of the best putters on tour.
Right. The number definitely seems like value. I was kind of looking at him like when he plays like back-to-back weeks recently, and it's been the second week he usually gets better.
Makes sense.
Looking at it here, just going back to like August of 2020, 58th, 25th, the following week, 32nd, 34th. Where was it?
20.
Okay,
Yeah.
48th at the Players next week, 13th. 35th at the U.S. Open the following week, 13th. 36th at St. Jude the following week, second at the Wyndham. Shriners 35th, 5th at the CJ Cup the following week. Phoenix Open 38th, following week, 4th at the Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
There's one like Iron Palmer played decent, then he missed the cut the following week. But that's the Players. He probably got the bad draw that week. What else we have? 76 at the Wyndham in August, this past August, and 5th at FedEx St. Jude, and he kept a hot run 5th the week after. So I don't know. Maybe he's dusting it off and can get hot.
Yeah, and look at the value. Him at 35, 40 compared to a lot of these other guys who I think he's just better than. And like people act like he's like 50. I heard someone, I think it was Mayo Show, saying like he's in the Tiger Woods category of age. Like they're all the same age. Him and like
he's a step down with Sergio. Who it's Sergio's birthday today, by the way.
What's he, 43?
I don't know. Him and Scott Rose. They're like the ones that came after Tiger.
Yeah, but Scott's younger than Sergio. He's like 3 years younger.
Is he?
Rose is 2.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to twist my arm to bet Scott. I mean, you know how I feel about him.
Veterans win. And what if it's like 18 under the winner? So
it does kind of have a Hideki type feel from last year. I mean, no one thought Hideki was going to win last year. I remember it. I'm like, is Hideki really going to win the Sony? Like, where did this come from?
Yeah. But I think he's one of those guys now, like Wyndham, and he's at a different stage in his career. I think he really wants to win.
You can't get in trouble with the driver.
Yeah, can't get in trouble.
You're always clubbing down.
Bad putting week last week. I almost like that because he's a good putter. He's not gonna. I think he's gonna figure it out.
Yeah. What about the other Aussie?
Cam, I don't know. No, I just don't like. I think he makes too many mistakes.
Wasn't Scott?
Nah.
No. What do you mean no?
He makes the double bogeys and shit that Davis does.
Yeah, I'll make a quad. It's out of nowhere for no reason. All right. Anything?
I'm gonna look right now, see who's worse at bogeys. Do you think Scott could be worse?
Probably not. He's a better grinder.
Actually, I don't even know how to fucking determine that, so forget I said it.
Who gives a shit? All right, so no on Cam Davis. Yeah, Cam Davis bent guy. Just gonna just believe that for the rest of my life. So
yeah.
Keegan Bradley. Anything?
He fits a lot of the trends. A lot of the trends.
I gotta
Been
check the
pretty good.
stats again because he was shit on the PGA. Yeah, maybe he was better.
It's a fucking trick. They're trying to trick us.
Maybe. I know he's still bad.
Okay. He's been pretty good at this course, though, hasn't he?
12th last year, miscut 12th, 29th. That's 4.
He won the Zozo.
This year he won the Zozo.
Yep.
That was the one that was actually in Japan.
Yep. Pretty weird.
Yeah.
12th here last year. Gained 4.4 in approach. Lost 2 putting. Miscut in 21. 12th in 19. Lost 3.2 putting. 39th and 18. Lost 3. He sucks at putting here.
He doesn't putt well here. Yeah. I remember looking into that. Yeah.
I mean, maybe he putts better on fast greens. Like he putt pretty well at Valspar and these other places.
See, he lost like 30 pounds.
Did he?
Yeah. I guess he doesn't even look like Keegan Bradley anymore.
I don't like that. Do you?
He looked really skinny.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
He said, yeah.
A guy that doesn't even need to lose weight loses 30 pounds.
He did like a keto light type diet, he said.
Weird.
He just ate meat.
Ate just meat?
Yeah.
What, you guy just pound soda?
He cut out soda and Gatorade, he said.
Huh. I drink Gatorade Zero.
You like that shit?
I don't like it, but I drink so much water, and it's better than water. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything.
Yeah, I don't like the taste.
Yeah, it's better than water though. Sometimes.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I don't drink much Gatorade.
I don't either. I only drink Gatorade Zero.
There you go. All right, so we're out on him.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down the list. 40s. Siwoo, JJ Spawn, 40. Grillo, 45. Denny McCarthy, 45. Putnam, 45.
Isn't this a Pete Dye?
I don't think so. Is it?
Could be.
I don't think it is. No, it's not.
Okay. I thought someone said that. All right, so no Siwoo.
Spawn played well for a bit.
He did, but he fits some of these trends, but I've never bet him before, and I don't want to start now. I just don't want to.
You don't want to start at 45-1?
Nah, I don't. I'm just not a Spawn guy. I'm not going to try to force it.
I've been told Denny McCarthy gets hot with a flat stick.
Yeah, that's about it. Fuck Denny McCarthy.
So that range we're not going to, huh?
No, who's the other guy? Oh, Putnam, I think makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I've seen Putnam up to 55 in some spots. So,
but he didn't play last week.
Had a second in 2019 here.
He lost in a playoff.
He's just ceiling is just not high.
No. Who did he lose to in a playoff in 2019? Yeah, maybe it wasn't. I guess it wasn't a playoff. I guess that was the year Cooch won. That wasn't a playoff.
Yeah. Kirk Kitayama. Not the spot for him, but I like Kitayama. All right, Seabez 50. No. Cooch. Why is Cooch getting priced up?
Because he was good last year too.
All right.
Is Cooch dead?
You know what's? Yeah, Cooch is no. He's not dead. I got a thought here. You know how once we get to the 100-1 range, usually We stop naming names and just pick the guys.
Yeah.
Well, now when we get to the 60-1 range, that's what we're doing because it's just names at this point. It's just fucked. A fucking tour is just not as good as it used to be. This sucks.
I agree with you. Yeah. 60 plus could be anybody. I don't want to talk about this fucking event anymore anyway.
Wow, 60 plus. Okay. Any long shots? Let's go. What do you got?
I got
Webb Simpson 75-1. Is he dead?
Webb Simpson. Is he dead? Yes. For now.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I can't bet him for now.
James Hahn withdrew, if anyone cares about that.
Jimmy Hahn.
So
Poston.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. No, I don't really bet him. And plus, his tracker is my enemy.
It's kind of weird.
I didn't fucking start it. This guy started with me out of nowhere.
Why?
I don't know. He just started fucking going nuts on me. Like, I posted like a winning ticket. He goes, "Post all your losing ones, asshole." And I said, "Why the fuck am I going to post all my losing ones? You know exactly who I bet. I posted the card. So, like, you want me just to... like, it's proving you actually bet the winner. I'm not trying to fucking post every... So, yeah, no. Even though he has no affiliation with the real JT Poston, it's just some fucking fat asshole in his mom's basement.
Right. All right. So what long shots you got?
Ches. The reason I took Ches, I know he's been bad lately, but I don't really care that much. It's a new season. And I don't really care what he did at the TLC. Obviously, he's overpowered in that field and that course, but he did shoot 5 under on Sunday, and he's been good here. He finished 3rd in 2019, 8th in 2017. He's just the type of guy who could come in here and play well. I thought the number was way too big. He originally was 300 on DraftKings. Supposedly, I tweeted that. Then it got slashed and got down to 180. Now it's 200 on PointsBet. I got like a 155 or some shit. I just think he's worth a shot. He's like a win equity guy. I think if he gets in the mix, he could win.
Yeah, he has been bad. Holy hell. But whatever. That October doesn't really fucking matter.
And the number's good, and he's just a guy. If like he's in the final group, he can steal it.
Yeah, man. I don't think I'm going down the board. I think I'm just gonna bet 4 or 5 guys here from 25 to fucking 40.
Yeah, I got one more for you. This is a good one.
Okay.
Is the Japanese Tiger Woods.
You always bet these guys, dude, and then they don't fucking win.
Okay.
Hey, I love this guy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nakajima.
No, different one.
Oh, who we got?
Taiga Semikawa.
Tiger, like the Tiger, like Tiger the rapper.
No, Taiga.
Okay.
He was named after Tiger Woods.
Wow, I already like him.
Named after Tiger Woods. He's 21. He just won 3 straight events,
Wow.
including the Japan Open, which is a major. And he won it as an amateur. He's the only amateur ever to win a major in Japan. And you know who else played that event?
Probably Hideki.
Adam Scott.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he beat Adam Scott as an amateur to win a major, and then he won 3 events in a row. And
Why is that a major?
It's just their major. It's just the Japan Open.
Why is it a major? Their most prolific golfer ever didn't play it.
He probably played it. He won.
I doubt it.
He won it when he was a young lad. He won it. Someone else, but it's a really tough course. I guess you ask anyone in Asia, and they'll say it's tougher than the U.S. Open.
Wow.
But then the next event he went was minus 23. And he's all about Tiger Woods, like watches his fucking videos and shit. And he's named after Tiger. Dude, this guy's the man. So he looks fucking great.
What's his odds?
300-1 on DraftKings. I bet a 200 because that's all I had. But dude, he just wins every time he fucking plays. It's Tiger Woods, but he's Japanese.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do it.
Listen, this is part of the fun of this fucking shit. All right, it can't always be just the bets that you know are gonna win. You gotta bet something you know is gonna lose once in a while.
That's why I'm gonna bet Adam Scott.
Yeah, this one's a lot cheaper.
It is.
Look, let me pull up a tab here.
Yeah. Give me a picture of this guy.
Dude, think of all the Tiger videos this guy's watching.
Oh, this guy fucks.
Yeah, he does. His hat says Japan on it, just in case you didn't know.
Look at this guy. You're already dressing like a decky.
Look at him. Gets fired up and nice little follow through. King guy.
How'd he get in this?
I don't know. I think they give some exceptions for the top Japanese players because I don't know why, but Nakajima's in it too. He took over Japanese for the top Nakajima for the top amateur as well. So, and then he went pro. He turned pro in November. But I talked to my my contacts in the Asian place. I get people everywhere. So I was talking to people in Asia, and I goes, "What's the scoop on Nakajima this week? He's playing. Is he going to do all right?" He goes, "Nah, everyone's talking about this other guy. You got to get on this other guy, Taiga." And I was like, "Oh, what's his deal?" So I looked into it, and I'm on board.
All right, I'll bet Tiger.
We have no Asians on the card,
so
that gives us one.
I mean, I'm not going to break the bank here betting Tiger, so I'll still bet those 4 or 5 guys from 25 to 40 and Tiger.
Yeah, 200 to 1. And if we lose, it's a good sacrifice to the gods.
All right, so let's structure our card here. What do we got?
I got Connors, Scott, Billy, and then Ches and him as long shots. I can add one more of those 25 to 35 guys, still be underexposed. I'll probably add whoever.
All right, so 4 guys from 25 to 35. That's all doable.
Yes, easily. With room to spare.
Plus a sprinkle on Tiger.
If you wanted to add a guy who's like 60 to 80, we could do that too. Like if you fence in or. Oh, another guy I was looking at was Kevin Yu. He makes a lot of sense for this course, and he was good at. I think it was Bermuda. He was really good at.
Yeah, you can't have 2 Asians though.
Yeah, true.
Okay. I'm good. Is there
anyone you've been betting here?
I mean, I bet Connors.
Can you bet Webb at 65 to 1?
I don't know, man. I don't think Webb's like. Man, he loves this place, but I don't think he loved Wyndham and he sucked, and he loved RSM and he sucked.
What do you think? Is erectile dysfunction?
Something's going on.
What about
it's been a good year and a half for him now. So,
what about Harris English? He has erectile dysfunction still.
Definitely.
So we're out on English too. 55. I thought that was decent.
Yeah, old Harry. I don't.
What about Brendan Todd? Wasn't he hot at the end of the year?
Don't recall that. Hasn't had a top 20 here though. So.
Okay, fuck him then. All right, we got our guys anyway.
Oh, your boy Steele, a couple top 5s.
He lost in a playoff. That's probably who I was thinking of.
2nd and 4th.
What year was he second?
2020.
He lost in a playoff.
Yeah, he lost to Weasel.
Yeah.
He should have won.
I don't know though, but like, yeah, I don't know if I remember it. I usually don't tune in Hawaii.
He choked.
I don't tune into Hawaii, but now I get all this fucking pressure on me.
Come on, you're the Steel guy. Give me something.
18th at the CJ Cup.
He loves putting at this place.
It just doesn't strike me as a guy who plays like Wyndham and Mayakoba and all those places, RSM well.
I kind of like Steel.
What do you mean
Honda 3rd. Sony 4th. Oh.
I don't think Honda's one of those.
Short course.
Yeah, but I just think it's different. I think you got to be able to do a driving test. Like his best skill is he drives it pretty long and straight. And I feel
Why
like
does
that's
he play the Sony well?
because he gains 1 million strokes putting. And he's like the worst putter ever.
He plays Fortinet well.
Yeah, but that makes more sense. He's from California, Napa guy.
They just give me excuses, man. You don't want to bet Steele.
I don't mind betting Steele. He's not going to win. Is he?
I could see him getting in the mix. There's going to be some random guy here in the 80 to 120 range that's going to be around.
Could be. Oh, there will be, yeah. But I mean, can we identify him?
Yeah.
Well, we can think about the rest. We know kind of what we're doing. We can add somebody like my card, and if we even wanted to add somebody 80 plus one of those, the fourth guy in that 25 to 35 range, we could do that easily.
Yeah.
So you can let me know. I've fucking done all the heavy lifting here.
This feels so much better this week, like talking it out and actually having a full field to like look at.
Oh,
and
much
like a
better.
35-man field that
I'll take any 120 guys over 39. Don't care who the 39 are. Don't care who the 140 are.
Yeah.
So first week of the year, last week doesn't count. So we're kicking it off this week. I'll actually watch. I didn't watch Dick until I saw Morikawa falling out of it last week. So I'll hopefully watch some this week.
Yeah, I mean, if we got a guy in the mix, we're definitely gonna be watching. So that's the goal.
Oh, remember Cooch fucking in the mix here? That was awesome.
Yeah, when Cooch is in the mix, it's the best.
Oh, it's so fun.
Cooch.
Imagine if it was Scott. What if it was Tiger? I'd be freaking out.
If it was Scott, I mean, you have no idea.
It'd be great.
Been chasing that guy.
White whale. It's worth the price of admission here.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well,
let's
kick off 2023 with a win because this is the first event.
What's next week?
I think Amex, isn't it?
Wow. Already. That's when we get into the fucking multi-course events that suck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Those things stink. Actually, Amex has a great field. Ton of good players.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
I hate that course.
Yeah.
There's so many good courses.
Remember that?
Yeah, putting. So many good courses in the world. Like, why can't we just have all good courses? Why does like half the courses at least have to suck ass?
They're doing it for the communities, Matt. Come on.
But why? Why? Yeah, La Quinta, California. They need a golf tournament. Someone asked Lack what are the good courses we should do for the PGA Tour.
Going to get abandoned, dude.
Any other opinion is invalid.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's get a dub.
All right, let's go.